list because that's just the greatest scene ever cinematically.
It's my favorite Punisher. The one that just goes OD on everything. It has to go over the top.
Have you seen that shit?
He has to set a
example. You didn't see Punisher Warzone?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, dude.
I hear it was really good. It just didn't get a lot of reviews.
It caught like the real.
It caught the hands.
It caught the hands from the critics. It definitely caught the hands from the critics. No, but it caught the real essence of like what Punisher is and how brutal he is.
Yeah.
But it's just like people were like, "What is this?" They didn't get it.
Oh yeah. That's what I heard.
Yeah, they just didn't get it. But it was right though. It was the right Punisher movie.
Your neighbors are fucking wildin', son.
Yeah. They don't care.
Oh, mama, huevo, cut that shit out, man. You're ruining the. You're ruining the. What the fuck are you gonna call it? The podcasting couch. The podcasting couch.
You didn't even know what it's called.
No one's being cast. Why the hell?
Yeah.
It sounds like casting, not.
No, it's just a funny name.
But it doesn't make any sense. Maybe if we were talking about porn, we could call it that. But
so what do you want to call it? You got a better idea?
Shut up. I'm not even responding to you. That's why.
What is it then?
I'm pretty sure me and Vin could come up with a better name than the podcasting couch.
I'm pretty sure anybody could come up with a better name. His dad could walk in and say something, and whatever it is, it's probably better than the podcasting couch.
Yeah.
I hate you guys.
It's like, hey, you guys need something. That's perfect. That's the name of our podcast.
Guys need something.
Guys need something.
And?
That's a perfect name. Guys need something.
Whatever, I don't care.
I mean, why not? We can call it that. We're three Hispanic guys who are talking about things we like.
Guys need something.
Guys need something.
Leo looks disappointed that his name isn't considered. He's just so mad. He's been thinking about it forever. I wanted to read a podcasting couch.
I hate you. I resent you.
Why can't you just let me name it the podcasting couch?
Whatever. Okay.
It's like, fuck you guys.
I'm not editing this.
I don't get anything. I just asked this one thing. You guys never give me anything.
Fucking, you got your own show.
Not really.
What do you mean, not really?
It's not my show. It's our show.
What I told those? Oh, there they are. Yeah, but
what you got? Describe it to me.
I mean, you can do that. I don't care, dude. Your idea. We'll give it to you. I'm okay with giving it to you, bro.
Yeah.
I don't mind the podcasting couch.
No, it's cool.
You want to rock? You want to rock the podcasting couch?
No, actually, I'm regretting it.
Why?
Because I feel like it's gonna be a bad name and no one's gonna like it.
Dude, we're just fucking with you.
No, you made me insecure.
I vote the podcasting couch. That's fine with me. I don't care. You put on a seatbelt? What, about to kill yourself? Yeah, dude, you never seen the Punisher movie?
Not the Warzone one.
Dude, we gotta watch that.
What about the other one?
With Thomas Jane?
Yeah, Thomas Jane.
On.
Actually, maybe it was a mistake closing that door.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's has balls in here.
That's cool. It's making my.
By the way, I started this like fucking 4 minutes ago.
Oh, really?
That's cool.
Yay!
All natural.
Natural conversation.
Oh.
It's just a. I was about to say some copyrighted music.
If we're just doing this for fun, we could probably like play fucking movies and then watch it and stop and review.
Ooh.
So we could show you Punisher Warzone while we're doing the podcast.
I'll at least show you the clip of him like going
that shit is
overboard on the
amazing.
parkour.
Okay,
Guys.
Yeah. Pull that shit up.
Go for it.
They were just like, I want to play parkour, and then like he just fucking shoots a rocket launcher at one of them that was just making it jump across the building.
So like fucking Jigsaw hires these three guys who do the parkour or whatever to take out Punisher.
Yeah.
And then like one of them jumps off the building and he was like, "Yeah, that was awesome. You guys come next." And he's like, "Yeah, I got this." Then he does like a fucking like somersault off the building, and while he's in midair, you just see a rocket fly, just drilling. It's the greatest thing ever.
I think I've seen
fucking
clips of that.
ridiculous, bro.
Alright, just show me. Describe it to me.
Describe it to me.
Are we still connected?
Let's exit this game. Well, let's exit the game.
Oh, did
And
I
I'll
pause?
pull it up.
Yeah, I did pause. Return to
Return to mini. Yeah.
Whoa!
By the way, we're playing Expendables.
Yeah.
Alright,
we were.
exit.
How do I
Scroll down and hit exit game.
I don't even know that.
Can't you read?
No!
Bird bitch. I got your family name.
Can you capture YouTube?
You can. I'm capturing the computer.
You can capture anything
Ooh.
you want.
I'm capturing everything.
You can capture all the STDs.
That's
You
a
could capture that on
filthy
your own. Fight Club soap.
You ever seen that movie?
I want to
Nope.
make my own soup.
You never seen Fight Club?
Nope.
Why are we friends?
What? What do you mean? You never seen Dragon Ball Abridged?
Dragon
It's my
Ball
jam.
Bridge.
I've seen Dragon Ball.
The
Oh,
best
what
shit
the
ever.
fuck?
Whoa!
I don't want to know.
Wait, what? Wait. Scroll up. Top 10 new games with full co-op campaign. That sounds like something we'd be interested in.
Let's check it out. Game ranks.
We can't hear
10.
anything.
Huh?
Right.
We lost audio. We lost
You
it
lost
all.
audio?
Yeah, we lost everything.
No, we didn't.
Why does it sound like that?
Hold on, I got you.
Here we go.
Full single-player campaign that can also be
Bloody hell.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
Hold on.
Is worth noting has a full campaign to play
Yeah.
through. There's a
Is it
amount
the
of
cable?
content here, and
Yeah.
while the single player campaign does emulate the multiplayer in some ways, there are still moments worth experiencing.
What is this?
So that's why it
Oh,
is
right.
on our list.
This is what was that?
We have Alien
Top 10 games
I
with
don't know.
full co-op.
What was that first one?
I have no idea.
that can
Um,
play
Oh,
cooperatively
Battleborn.
via two-player split
What's
screen
that?
or 5 players online. Opinions are somewhat mixed on this game, but some fans are really loving it, and it is worth noting that it has a full campaign to play through. There's a substantial amount of content here, and while the single-player campaign does emulate the multiplayer in some ways, there are still moments worth experiencing, so that's why it earned a spot on our list. And at number 9, we have Alienation. This is a PS4 exclusive from the makers of Dead Nation. But
Hello.
thankfully, Alienation is much better. Here's the thing, there's completely full 4-player online drop-in, drop-out co-op. You can play through the entire campaign and over 20 missions with a friend. And you definitely should, because the game is very fun and very difficult, and it's better with a friend.
You know what it looks like a lot? You know what that looks similar to?
What?
Expendables.
Oh, the Expendables game? Yeah.
Expendables or Expendables?
No, the Expendables.
Oh, okay.
That's exact, like, that's the engine they used.
Really?
And
Yeah.
at number 8, we have Crackdown 3. It's still slated for 2016. It might get pushed to 2017. We have no idea, but we're really hoping we can play it soon.
What is this?
because I don't know
Crackdown.
if you guys know this. Crackdown
3.
is totally awesome. And Crackdown had some damn good co-op gameplay.
Crackdown,
We
do some
expect
crack.
nothing less from Crackdown 3 in terms of just the players running around and
You need
jumping
another
and
Splinter
blowing
Cell.
up buildings and
That's what we
throwing
need.
cars and
I
just
thought
Yeah.
doing
I thought they already came out with one.
together fighting crime.
Which
Uh,
one?
The one after Conviction?
Blacklist?
Yeah.
Blacklist was great.
That was last gen though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Especially now with the new
Yeah, but it was great because it had a multiplayer.
That shit was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
A ton of chaos
Oh, shit.
in the Crackdown game world, and I am hyped for that. And at number 7, we have The Division. Now look.
Oh, I heard that game was good.
Oh, God.
No?
Smack
Okay, well
on it,
then.
and the player base is dropping, but the game itself isn't so bad, and it is absolutely 10 times better if you play it with friends. When you play alone, it's
That's fair.
actually kinda
Yeah,
not
I
what
hear
you
you.
like,
That's fair, but,
playing online
like,
co-op with up to 4 players
I already get bored
semi-works.
pretty
Here you
fucking
have a fire
fast.
team system where you can join with up to 4
And there
other
was like
players, and you can
nothing
go for
new
run all of the missions,
after a few hours of
and
playing
jump
this
into the
game,
dark zone.
and
Yeah.
so I
Additionally,
got
really
bored.
has
So
a
like
good
now I don't even
back
play my
cover,
PS4 because of this
but
game.
has some issues, so I can't always
Because of
recommend it
this
as strongly
game, I don't play it
but I can
anymore.
say that if you are looking for
This
something
game
with a
fucked
friend,
it up for me.
give
And
it
like
a
the other
shot
day,
if you want.
I was just
Because
watching
playing with friends
Crunchyroll on my
does save it
PS4,
a little bit.
and
At number 6, we have Cuphead.
fucking
This
I got like a
game
message. My
and Xbox
nephew told me
One
like,
is
"Oh shit,
finally
Popeye!"
releasing after many years.
Popeye.
Excited for a reason.
Dude, that was
Look at this
Pluto.
frickin' thing.
You can tell me that's
You
not
probably
Pluto?
noticed, though, that you're not just people are excited for Xbox One.
You can tell me that's not Pluto?
Finally releasing after many years, and people are excited for
From the Sinbad
Look at
Popeye
this
movie?
frickin' thing. You probably noticed,
I used to
though,
think
that
his
you're
name
not
was
just
Pluto.
playing as Cuphead's main character. A player
As
can
did every
play
other
as
Spanish
a
kid.
Mugman. So you and a friend can play as Mugman and
You're just like, no
Cuphead
wonder they call him
explore the
Puto.
world
He's always fucking taking Olive.
enemies. In this
You know why? It's
cartoonish
'cause my-
bullet hell
my
platform
dad
shooter
kept
type
calling
game,
it
most of the game is
in
not
a-
progressing
in
through
a
a
very
level, it's
Hispanic
really fighting boss
accent.
enemies. I've been
He's
able
like,
to
"Oh,
play
yeah,
it
it's
at some
Pluto."
previews, and it is incredibly
sounds like
challenging,
Pluto.
but satisfying and a lot of fun. And really.
Can we play this? This reminds me of freaking
Because it is so damn hard,
Snow
you are
Bros.
gonna wanna play with a friend
You guys
on
ever
the
play
couch.
Snow Bros?
The devs
Nope.
haven't ruled out
What?
online
I
play,
feel like
but as
I-
of right now,
I've
You,
seen
you,
that.
you're that like you're like that little it's like a little snowman kind of guy in like a jumpsuit
Yeah.
like you know like suspenders
Yeah,
and
we
you
seen
like
it on,
run around. It's kind of like bubble bobble. You kind of run around kind of
Yes.
like bubble bobble.
Yep.
And then you fire like little snow things at them and turn them into a snowball and then like kick them.
The combination of
Yep.
crazy samurai swords and weapons with
Just
guns
fucking amazing.
just makes for a fun, serious Sam style game where you
They
can
need to
run
make a-
around and kill
A
everything.
new
This
generation
time around with
Snow
Shadow
Bros.
Warrior 2, you can play
I would be
4-player
on that
online
shit.
They need to
Snow Bros.
redo fucking
Entire
Bubble
game
Bobble
with
too.
friends, and it's always
That
going to
too.
be interesting because some of the
So I can bring back in
environments
China.
are procedurally generated, so never stop. So if you really just want to go into
What
a
was
game
that,
and kill a
Resident
bunch
Evil?
of shit with
Shadow
friends
Warrior.
online, this might sound like a surprise, but
Resident
Shadow
Evil.
Warrior 2
This
might
looks
really
stupid.
be the game for that
does.
right now. And at number 4, we have Homefront: The Revolution. This game isn't out yet. We hope it's
Shut
good,
up,
but
you're
it's
a
kinda
fake
up in the
Siege.
air, but it is worth noting is that
Is
the
it?
game is giving you an entire mode exclusive to co-op. That was pretty admirable, so we
Ha.
decided to include it. Resistance mode
Siege is
is what it is
completely
called,
co-op.
and it's a completely to the single player campaign. In this Resistance mode, you can team
It's
up with
almost
4 other
zero,
players
zero
online,
single
and
player.
play
Exactly.
12
You
competitive
can't even
campaigns
play that game by
style.
yourself.
That's a surprisingly
Wait, really? You can't?
What they give you like 10 training missions to play by yourself,
Yeah.
but the rest of the game is like online multiplayer.
Oh.
Siege. Which is why we were on it for so long, 'cause it was me, Vin, Lucas, Sil, and Steve whenever he'd fuck things up for us.
So if you're doing that on co-op with some friends, it's probably going to be better. And at number 3, we have Divinity: Original Sin 2. Hot off the heels of the success of the original.
I don't like these
Divinity
type of
Original
games.
Sin.
Yeah, me either.
You love the
shit sucks.
gameplay of Divinity: Original Sin. I think this is going to be a welcome addition, especially since the developers.
The people that
are
play
really
this
putting
also play Magic
general
Gathering.
a
Yeah.
game that
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can play
definitely.
with friends. Of course, it's worth noting that Destiny is
Nothing wrong with
for
playing
everyone.
Magic
Some people
Gathering,
really hate
just
it.
saying.
The people that do play
Kinda
it
boring.
love it, and they
It's that
love it for a
demographic.
reason. It's great. There's a
It really is, actually.
And patrolling the galaxy with friends on your sparrows and just doing dungeons and raids and shit just kind of doesn't get old. It's definitely an experience worth playing with
this
friends
game
in your squad.
would have been great if I had
Something
people to
that
play
you
with.
definitely do. So we
Destiny?
mentioned it. So
Oh.
that's why it's on this list.
I hear it's good.
And at
It,
number
it
one,
would have
we
been like the
Gears of
greatest
War
thing for me to
4.
play with
Gears of
someone
War
else,
4
but
is
like
going
Sil
to
was
be
the only other one that had it,
real. Having
and he had
online
already gotten a
co-op
bunch of shit,
and
so he didn't really
split
want to play.
screen. Yes, you're gonna be able to play through the entire campaign of Gears of War 4 on the couch with your friend in 2016. That seems like a dying thing, but it's really cool that Microsoft and the Coalition are actually kind of throwing players a bone here. This is a 2-player co-op campaign.
The Gears of War
end-to-end,
games.
where one player plays as the main character, JD Phoenix,
Yep.
Marcus Phoenix's
Those are
son,
co-op
and the other
games,
player gets to
where you can
choose
play the
between
campaign
Del
co-op.
Walker or
Mhm.
Kate Diaz,
And it's pretty good.
if you played Gears of War
You guys
co-op
played
before, you know that the game
Gears of War?
actually does
I
shit
played
up
the
here and
Yeah.
online
the players.
stuff.
Developers have
I played
talked
the
about
first
this
one.
happening again,
'cause my
so
cousin
expect to be on
was
your own
always an
sometimes with some
Xbox
interesting scenarios. You're just
guy.
gonna have to watch your friends back, and that's
He
part of
just
the backbone
recently
of
jumped
Gears of
over.
War co-op.
Seems like
And I gotta
everyone
say,
else
we
did.
really
Yeah.
On the new
So, guys,
generations.
those are
Yeah,
the
yeah,
top 10
that's
games
that's
of the
true.
full
Even I
co-op
did.
campaign worth playing in 2016.
My fucking
We also
360
got
was.
some bonus games, including
My
Teenage
360 was my
Mutant Ninja
fucking
Turtles
life.
Mutants in Manhattan, where every player can play as a
Ooh,
different Ninja Turtle.
that's a game I
Dead
wanted
Island
to get.
Definitive
What?
That
Collection,
new
where
Ninja
some
Turtles.
games
Because it's a
forward to that.
4-player
So,
campaign.
Dead Island, you know that you liking this video helps us out a ton.
I'm
We
Mikey.
really appreciate it.
Alright, I'm gonna
This is
find
the
you
first
this
time
thing.
you know
Oh,
that
yeah.
subscribing is a great idea,
What thing?
because
What were
we
Type
The-
in Punisher.
What's
Punisher
this episode
Warzone.
But as
Are we
always,
still recording?
thanks for
Yeah.
watching.
Yeah, we are.
Holy shit.
Holy hell.
Holy hell. Punisher.
Punisher Warzone. Best
That's,
action game.
that was it the first one? I think it is.
What other movies has that guy been in?
Ray Stevenson. He was in G.I. Joe Retaliation.
Never seen it.
This is the end battle, actually. Yeah. But this is awesome, too.
Again, it's like an action movie.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I feel like judging action movies on,
Story.
yeah, like judging an action movie with the same criteria you would like judge a,
A drama?
yeah, it's like unfair.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, though. People didn't understand because they saw movies like Spider-Man back then, with like Tobey Maguire,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very story-driven.
Yeah.
Punisher is not really story-driven. It's just, all you need to know is they kill his family.
Yeah.
And he dedicates his life now to killing criminals.
Which is actually a pretty good story if you think about it. That's why I like the Thomas Jane version.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying,
So that part was cool, but I don't get why he had to do that. Right?
yeah.
Like, drops a grenade inside of an empty paint can, and then kicks it.
Because he's cool.
Like, why can't he just throw the grenade?
Well, this is the thing. I don't know.
Yeah, Leo, we should definitely watch this one day.
Yeah. Okay. Whoa! Damn.
Yeah, it gets brutal, man.
Holy fuck.
I think this got an R rating when it came
Yeah,
out in
it did.
theaters.
I remember that. I remember that much. The R rating on this one. I was like, whoa. What was the Thomas Jane one? It was PG.
PG-13.
Was it really?
Yeah,
Even with that ballistic knife thing
Yeah.
through the throat.
yeah. Somehow they got away with that. I don't know.
It's like, what the hell did he tell him?
He's like, you brought a knife to a gunfight.
No, he
what
actually
was that-
cursed
What
at
was
him,
the
too.
line for him?
He was like, "You
Oh,
stupid
you are
son of-"
one dumb son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Bring a knife to a gunfight. Then he fucking like shoots the ballistic knife at him. Catches him in the neck. He's like,
I was
I actually loved when he sang the song to him. He was
Yeah,
like,
me too.
you like that song? I'll play it at your funeral.
Yeah.
Fuck.
fucking amazing. Great cinema.
Yeah. Fucking Kevin Nash is the Russian.
I like
Yeah.
never know like extra characters like that.
Yeah.
But like he was the only one that I did know.
Who the?
The Harry Heck.
Oh, really?
When he closed this like guitar case and it
Yeah.
said Harry Heck on it, I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
Is he comic book character?
Yeah.
Who is he?
Hmm?
Like, what is he?
He's Harry Heck.
It's
Are
Harry
you
Heck.
not listening?
No, but like,
Bird bitch.
what's his thing?
He's a pro from Memphis. Damn, look at that face.
Well, who the fuck is that?
That's a
face,
Jigsaw.
Face not even a mother could love.
That's like Punisher's main villain.
Oh, it's not Howard Saint.
No, Howard Saint was actually made up.
Yeah, I figured that much.
Yeah. They didn't want to give an actual role to John Travolta. He'd fuck it up.
It's like, let's make up something.
You know what's the sad part about this movie?
What?
This was supposed to be Thomas Jane's sequel.
Really?
Yes.
Did he deny it? Like,
The script took too long,
Mhm.
so he was like, "Yeah, I'm just ready to move on because, you know, I don't want to just fucking do a shitty movie."
damn.
He's such a good Punisher.
Yeah, he was. He was great. But fucking this guy they got now.
Oh, that motherfucker?
No, the dude from the Netflix
Yeah, that's what
show.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
here we
it?
go. Yeah.
This is the parkour guys. Alright, that was the first guy makes it. Here comes the second guy, right? Check this out.
Wow. It has a very 90s feeling
Oh, this is the opening scene, dude.
for the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
This is amazing. I love this. An entire like Italian mob family.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Goodbye, Mrs. Saint.
The chick that directed this movie was really dedicated to making this happen.
Hmm?
Like, the chick that directed this movie.
Did you get enough of it the first time?
Is this gonna be like the segue between scenes?
I think so. That's great.
It's fucking-
Who's this guy?
That's Jigsaw and his brother.
Oh, Chuchi. Easy.
So what was what were you saying? What about the chick?
I don't remember.
She was dedicated.
I guess. Maybe that's what I was going with.
Ay, pobrecita, si
Was she?
Chichita
What? Who was
Venceja.
dedicated?
No,
The director.
The director for this movie?
Yo no te tranqué.
Do you know the director? Wait, I don't know the director to this movie.
Some chick. I forgot her name.
What, isn't it a guy?
No, it was a chick.
The fuck are you talking about?
The one that. I guess.
Kittens, applesauce are a delicacy in Sweden. Did you know that?
This guy sounded retarded.
He did.
Yummy, yummy, yummy in my tummy, tummy, tummy.
What do you say, boss? Stuff might come in handy. What for? Well, in case he starts, not feeling so good. Doing just great.
A bit much in it.
They are.
They used to get us to sing between scenes. That's amazing.
Oh, that's perfect.
Is this the whole movie?
This is probably like the best scenes.
Oh, right.
Oh, it was a chick.
They're gonna show the scene where he puts his freaking hand through the guy's face. It's some ridiculous ass fucking things.
Oh, that shit.
And see my reflection somewhere. I look horrible. What has he done to me?
Don't cry, bro. Everything's gonna be okay. I promise you that.
That fucking little kid was always like
I will
on cocaine like throughout the movie. So he was just like,
slowly
what the fuck going on?
and painfully. And two, you will never, ever have to look at your reflection again as long as you're with me.
It's extreme.
This is the greatest fucking video ever. Oh yeah, this is it.
This is it. It's probably one of my favorites.
Fuck. Holy shit.
Oh shit, it's Walter. It's Walter from Arrow.
What?
Fucking Walter, the stepdad.
I'm calling this.
Oh right.
Oh.
Your hands behind
Okay.
your back.
Right. No. Oh shit.
God damn it, Kessel.
Put your hands behind your back. Gotta see that again. That shit's hilarious.
Calling this in. Put your hands behind your back. Where do you think you're going?
I've got all my men trying to find out what your late colleague came across when he went under. Maybe a few feds allowed us lowly cops in on your undercover operations once in a while. All of this could have been avoided.
With all due respect, Captain, that is bullshit.
Why don't we make a scene like that?
I rescind my my answer to the original question of a favorite superhero movie. It's definitely not Punisher Warzone.
Oh my god.
But the Punisher in the Daredevil series. Pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So he was fucking awesome, and now he's getting his own show.
Yeah. I'm fucking excited for it actually.
Yeah.
Did they give a release date for that?
Oh what?
An approximate release date?
I didn't pay attention.
I believe it'll be out after Iron Fist,
When is that?
like next year.
Who's playing Iron Fist?
Some white kid.
Yeah.
No, no name.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, he's well, he's a no name, but he's in some other
He's a
show
fucking
as
no
well.
name then.
He's a no name, but he's in some other show, but still no name. It's a roach.
Is it Roach?
Yeah. Wait.
Kill that shit, dude.
Where did he go? The fuck? Where did he go?
Probably under the mixer.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
right there. It's right there.
Shit, kill.
Don't kill on the bed.
That's what I was like. I don't know.
Fucking kill it on the bed. I don't care.
Sit
Kill it.
there. Sit there. Fucking
Oh, there it is.
sitting there like beating it up.
You got it?
Yeah, I got. What? Wrong neighborhood. Get out of here. As we were talking. I haven't seen a roach in
That's
forever.
scared
dude.
me.
Yeah.
I used to have.
I just
roach
saw some
problems.
shit like crawling.
He was
I'm scared now.
it's cool, man.
Dude, we don't fucking have roaches, so that shit coming out of nowhere.
Should I come from outside?
It's coming from the streets.
It's coming from the street. Some badass roach.
You killed it though, right? And you
You
just
did.
like fucking let it go.
No, I killed it. Stop fucking around, bitch.
Yeah,
This is
seriously.
serious.
Yeah.
Those
Can't-
motherfuckers multiply like you
Yeah.
have no idea.
Can't let that shit go.
Hey. Hey. You okay?
You stepped on it? Oh god.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
At least I think that's a roach.
Alright.
Oh shit.
Let me confirm because I don't fucking. Who's an idiot? Yeah, that's it.
Sure.
Step on it again.
Step on it again.
You.
Just to make sure.
It's got the ooey gooeys.
I want to hear the pop.
Oh god. I was thinking about I was watching Nightmare on Elm Street 4.
You dropped the
Wait,
mic.
I need the mic.
Where's your mic?
So I was watching Nightmare on Elm Street 4, and they were doing the scene where Freddy turned one of the girls he was chasing after into a roach, and then he put her in the little box that has the wax, so that they can't move, and then he closed her in the box, and then he crushed it with his hand. You can see the gooey shit come out.
Ooh.
Obscure horror games. Ooh.
Put that.
Game Rank presents 10 best obscure horror games. Yeah, we're going a little deeper this time, talking about all different kinds of obscure horror games ranging from a variety of different times in gaming. There's some cool spooky stuff here, and we're excited to talk about it, so let's get started off with number 10. Master Reboot is an atmospheric, calm yet creepy under the surface kind of horror game. The game starts off innocent
This
enough,
looks like
but
Life is Strange.
slowly unfurls into this weird kind of techno-horror game with mystery elements. While the graphics aren't top-notch, the actual visual art design is really great and very inspired. The game does have jump scares, but they work for them. They really build towards them, and there's actually a lot of really effective and intense creepy moments. The one thing here is just the clunky, frustrating controls and gameplay that maybe isn't going to pull you in as much as the story and atmosphere will. But we think that's why it's still worth playing. And at number 9, we have Forbidden Siren 2. This is a Japanese PlayStation 2 horror game where you are on an abandoned island filled with spooky monsters. It sounds pretty typical, but it's anything but. There's a lot of characters and a ton of story here. It's just good old-fashioned Japanese horror, if that's your thing. Once you get past the clunky trial and error style gameplay, it doesn't really do too much.
The chills.
Yeah, bro. That happens to me
But
too.
if you're into Japanese horror,
Fuck,
it
man, this is
so
like-
worth playing through just for that unique atmosphere.
Hate that shit.
Because that in itself
Whenever I
is
see something
scary
like that,
enough.
I can't
And
go
at
by the
number 8,
walls.
we have Scratches. This weirdly named game is a 2006 atmospheric point-and-click adventure game. In the game, you get to play as Michael Arthate, this famous horror writer-author who needs seclusion and goes and writes his new novel in a spooky mansion. And then, of course, the video game stuff happens. You get to explore this spooky Victorian home in an English town, and the game kind of has the vibe of like a horror Myst. It's Myst with spooky elements. And that's probably 50-50. Some of you are going to freak out at that, or some of you are going to be bored to death. It's filled with a bunch of classic point-and-click adventure tropes like in the puzzles and stuff that you've probably seen before. But there's enough creepiness, weird music, and interesting story elements here to keep you hooked. It hasn't really aged well. It's probably aged the worst on this list, but we still think it's worth a try just because of its uniqueness. And at number 7, we have Nosferatu, Wrath of Malachi.
Huh?
Oh.
Huh? Huh?
What res is on this?
Nosferatu, man, I told you.
It is a shock-style horror first-person shooter game. And the weird part about it for you movie fans, even though it's named Nosferatu, it's actually based on Bram Stoker's Dracula, with some inspiration from F.W. Monroe's Nosferatu.
You guys want to play Nosferatu?
To search this creepy castle and save members of the main character's family within a
Family?
1.5 hour
I caught that bitch. Nah, son. You're not gonna let that live down.
of the main character's family within a 1.5 hour
I heard that family. Anybody else see that family?
character's family within a 1.5 hour.
Fuck is a family?
Search this creepy castle and save members of the main character's family within a 1.5 hour time.
Fucking family?
The castle layout is randomly generated
Fired.
every single time. So this game really does the whole
We're still podcasting.
but it's also a pretty fun
We totally are.
play. You know,
Feel like 32 minutes now.
Oh, sweet.
pretty cool. And the fact that the game is procedurally generated means the spooks and horrors just keep coming. I'm really, really sorry for that line. And at number 6, we have The Path. This game is inspired by various versions of Little Red Riding Hood. The game starts out in an apartment, and the player is shown like
also
6
look like a
images
shit.
to choose from, and you have no information
Please.
about them other than a name. And then the objective is to go to Grandma's house. It's a really interesting setup, and obviously the inspirational
Go to
choices
Grandma's
are
house.
really, really cool. The game's story is told through just exploring and examining objects you find on the ground in the world. The graphics are kind of weird and creepy and unsettling, but
creepy
it's
grandma.
really interesting, and it just looks and feels different than a lot of other horror games. And I think that's where it's most successful, is when it's how unique it is. It can get frustrating at times, maybe even a little monotonous, but I don't know, I just feel like the fact that it's based on Little Red Riding Hood and the environment.
Oh, Slendy.
That's why I think it's worth a try.
Cameo.
And at number 5, we have Obscure. Obscure is about 3 teenagers who set out to search for their missing friend. Of course, since it's a spooky game, they find themselves locked inside a school overnight, and they have no choice but to figure out the mystery and get to the bottom of things.
The
This game
gallows?
kinda
Sounds like
reminds me of Alan
Scooby.
Wake a little bit in terms of
Like
where the
Scooby-Doo
spooky
mysteries.
ghosts in this game are sensitive to light and can be defeated
What
by
happened
it.
to
They're
Scooby-Doo?
sensitive to light, and direct sunlight can destroy them. In the game, you use flashlights to weaken the foes and the black aura surrounding them. The cool part is there is a 2-player cooperative mode that is worth checking out, because you don't really see
I think
that
this
in
was the
horror
game we were
games.
looking at.
Something interesting that we like that the game
Wait,
does is
what?
it allows players
Really?
to combine
Yeah,
items, like,
where
for
we
example,
wanted to find a game that was
flashlight
similar
to a firearm,
to,
which
um,
you couldn't
Oh.
even do in the original
To
version
stay
of
alive.
Doom 3, by the way. Obscure does some cool things very well, and that cooperative multiplayer thing is very interesting, and so that's why it earned a spot on our list. And at number 4, we have Kuon. This is a game that you can play on PC with an emulator. It's based on the ancient type of Japanese horror story called Kawaii. The game is set in a mansion in Kyoto during the Heian period of Japan. This game is very much based around analog joystick movement. The amount you push down on the analog stick determines how fast your character moves, how much energy they use, and how much noise they make up that attracts enemies. This is the most important element of
Irrelevant.
the game. Running around
Interesting.
actually drains the character's health and attracts nearby enemies, and it's a big problem. The player can use meditation to restore their character's health, and use classic horror game trope stuff like herbal medicines and holy water containers. And that's a really cool gameplay mechanic in and of itself, but the
You
most
lost me on
unique thing here
meditation.
is the feudal Japan location. You're in this old school style feudal Japanese manor, and the mountains surrounding it, and it's all just makes for a really creepy setting. The game is filled with typical ghosts and zombies, but it's very fun to play. And at number 3, we have Serena. Serena tells the story of a man who is waiting inside a cabin for his wife, named Serena, but he can't remember anything about her. And you, as the player, explore the cabin and examine
How does he
items
remember
and
he's
stuff
waiting
around
for
the
her?
house. As you, the player, move around the cabin and examine items and kind of get more of an idea and build up a story about the relationship you have with Serena.
Man, that little
and
clicky
his
finger's
memories start
fucking
to come
spazzing
back
out.
and what
Yeah.
it is, and you start to change, and that's where things get a little creepy. This is more of an emotional horror game. It's definitely not the scariest game on our list, but what it does is pretty interesting. Also, it's free, so what do you want me to tell you? Check it out. And at number 2, we have Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. Now, this game on our list is probably
Yes.
the least obscure on the list, but
So you
we
have
wanted
the
to
game.
mention it because
I do have that game.
some of you guys really love it, and it has
But
a
it's not
cult
this
game's
following
fucking
for a
amazing.
reason. This
not
game
this version, right?
can be played with an
Yeah.
emulator.
Oh, it is?
You play as Alexandra.
Oh, yeah, I
Wilson,
remember
who's
her.
investigating her grandfather's murder. A bunch
You
of
fell
creepy
asleep
shit
during that
happens, like
gameplay.
you find a
Huh?
book-bound
You fell
human
asleep
skin
during that
called
gameplay.
The titular
Who?
Tome of Eternal
You fell
Darkness.
asleep.
And the concept
Me?
here is that you
Yeah.
flash back to
Are you
several
sure?
time periods,
Yeah.
such as
We were
ancient
playing
Rome.
it.
One of the most
No, we
important
weren't.
elements of the game is keeping the main character calm.
You're a fucking liar.
Otherwise, insanity
We were
comes
playing
into
it, dude.
play. This kind of messes with how the game looks and affects a lot of aspects that I don't really want to spoil. This is a great game with some really great horror elements and very interesting characters, and it's just fun. It's cool. It's a great adventure. And I can't recommend it enough. You might not have a GameCube anymore, but a little birdie told me that the Dolphin emulator works pretty great right now. And at number 1, the game that maybe isn't the most obscure on our list, but probably one of the best, is Lone Survivor. This game kind of flew a little under the radar, and I really hope it's never forgotten. This is a really good one, okay? It's like a 2D survival horror adventure game with elements of Japanese horror. It's a game made by a very small team, and it's about the main character trying to escape from a city ravaged by a deadly disease, and it's just all fucked up. It sounds typical, but this cerebral, trippy presentation kind of takes things to the next level. The best way I can really describe it is that it's essentially Silent
Low
Hill 2
res.
in 2D. It's got great pixelated visuals and really, really good sound and music. The game is really impressive in how it looks like a cutesy 2D pixelated game, yet it still manages to make you feel really alone, gross, confused, scared, and spooked. It's an incredibly impressive horror offering, and the fact that it's more of a survival horror style game means it's actually just a really fun video game to play. So that's why it's number 1 on our list and why you should check it out. So guys, those are 10 obscure horror games that we really enjoyed and wanted to recommend to you guys.
This is
We know
bright
there
as
are
fuck.
plenty more out there, so we want to hear from you guys in the comments below. Do you love a horror game so much that you know no one's ever played before? I debated putting Clock Tower on this list because it's a really weird, creepy series that not a lot of people pay attention to. But the word obscure is kind of up for debate, so let's talk about it all down in the comments. What are some of your favorite weird offbeat horror games? If you like this video and you like us making horror videos, click the like button because that helps us out and it lets us do more. If this is your first time coming around, subscribe.
Seriously. Horror game.
Did you buy one?
What?
Oh yeah, you did buy one.
Yeah, I got the fucking...
Dead row.
The one that looks amazing, but we can't play because...
Yeah.
I hate this.
Are we still recording?
Yeah, we totally
Yeah.
Oh,
I never pressed stop.
on the next on the next segment, what do you want to talk about? All right,
No.
so we talked about. Oh, okay, fine, whatever. Fuck
Just
you.
gonna cut you off, bitch.
All right, fine.
Slut.